Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Destiny here, back with another video. Before we get too far into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Today's video is going to be my everyday foundation routine. My foundation routine is pretty basic, even though I am not. But oh gosh, that was so corny, but I couldn't help myself. But yeah, my everyday routine is pretty basic. I don't really switch it up too much. I mean, I may switch it up a little bit, but this is pretty much what I would do anytime I have to wear makeup. This video is also going to be really great if you suffer from acne scarring or acne, because I definitely suffer from acne and have acne scarring, and I like to think that the routine that I've come up with and the products that I use really help in limiting that and, you know, minimizing that, I should say, or helping to conceal them and not really show them that often or that much. So I definitely think if you are interested in that, just continue watching this video. Starting off, my face is already freshly washed and moisturized. I have oily skin, oily combination skin, I should say. Right now my skin is kind of dry. I'm not sure why, probably because of the weather. It's like freezing outside, especially my nose has been super dry and like peeling, so I haven't really been wearing makeup. After moisturizing my face, I usually put some chapstick on, which I forgot to do before, so I'm just gonna put some on now. I actually don't use chapstick because I'm allergic to it, so I use Burt's Bees, which this thing is amazing. I'm starting off with my eyebrows already done off camera simply because they take too much time, although today they took like 2 seconds. Okay, not literally, but compared to how long they usually take me, they took far less. But if you want to see a routine on how I got these brows, let me know and I will definitely do a video for you guys. Usually I would use the Benefit Pore Professional as my primer, but because my skin is super dry and because I'm only filming today and I'm not really going anywhere after that, I'm just going to use my Maybelline Baby Skin in combination with my Wet n Wild Matte primer, photo focus primer. I'm going to use these two babies together, and so I'm going to use the Baby Skin primarily on my nose. I just take like a little bit, not much, and the Baby Skin is actually like comparable to the Benefit but for like way less, and it leaves my skin feeling so smooth. Oh my gosh. Like, so now that that's focused there, I'm going to take some of the Wet n Wild, and this one has a really weird, I wouldn't say weird consistency, but it's white, and I'm not used to white primers, but I focused that one in the areas that I did not put much of the the Maybelline one. So I used to color correct using my orange color corrector, but I found that it was actually making me look orange. Funny, right? So I now just color correct with a concealer that's pretty much the same color as my skin. I'll be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer in the shade, I believe, Dark Cocoa. So I'll be using that to kind of conceal any dark marks, acne scarring. As you guys can tell, my skin's been breaking out like crazy, so I just kind of put some here to hide my dark circles, and then I like cover up my spots. But now I'm going to take my it's my Real Technique sponge. It's kind of dirty, don't judge me, and I'm going to like blend it out. This is just to kind of hide some of the blemishes that I have, so that when it comes to doing the foundation, I don't have to put on as much foundation. It obviously does not hide them completely because like it's not full coverage like that, but I mean, you could make it full coverage if you put a lot on, but this is my everyday routine, so I kind of don't care that I have some spots showing. Now that I've finished concealing, you guys can tell my skin looks like 10 times better already, and it's time to get into foundation. And for foundation, I will be using the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour foundation. I love this bad boy. At first, I was using the matte and poreless one, and I was like, oop, time to upgrade. And so I upgraded to this one, and this one retails for about $10 to $12, I want to say, and the other one retails for like $5, and you get like the same amount of product. For foundation, I typically use either my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush or my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and today I'll be using the sponge instead of the brush because I feel like it gives me a lighter coverage. And like I said, this is everyday makeup, so you're really not trying to put too much on. So I'm just gonna like shake it a little bit and put a couple, not even full pumps, but a couple little pumps onto my face, and going to blend it. And I'm just gonna start blending. I do the bottom half of my face first, and then I'm gonna go in to do the top half of my face. And since I'm not doing eye makeup today, I'm gonna go ahead and cover it over my eyes and blend some there, even though typically I would already have my eyeshadow on if I was like going somewhere, or even if it was an everyday look, but I just wanted to add some makeup, I would just, you know, have my eyes done first. And the reason I like doing my eyes done, the reason I like doing my eyes first is simply because it's easier to clean up. Like, nothing's worse than doing your face and then you're doing your eyeshadow and fallout. I cannot stand that. So I try to avoid it as much as possible, which means doing my foundation last. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, a couple of drops, and then blend. And I'm not sure how people feel about blending your makeup into your hairline, but I do, because I don't want it to look like, you know, makeup line going right around my forehead, so I blend all the way. Don't forget to like blend down to your neck as well. Sometimes I pass it over my ear. Now that my foundation's on, it's time to highlight under my eyes. I know a lot of people highlight under their eyes, their forehead, the bridge of their nose, and their chin, and like right here. I really just do under my eyes. I have not mastered highlighting the rest of my face, so I don't even, you know, venture into that on a typical daily basis. So I will be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm using the shade Fawn and Toffee. So I'm just gonna put it under my eyes, squeeze out a little bit. And now I'm gonna take Fawn, and I'm just gonna put, Fawn right there. Now that I have the concealer under there, I'm gonna take my sponge again, and I'm just going to blend it out. Now that I've highlighted, I'm going to take the Coty Airspun translucent powder, and I'm going to put it under my eyes. But I'm just going to take this fluffy, I think it's a Lancome brush, I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to sift some of this out. I really try to get like a little bit, like I'm not even kidding guys, a little bit. And because I don't bake, I feel like baking gives me like flashback, and I hate that. Okay, so I'm now going to take even less than I did before, and I'm going to like dust it all over my face. I'm now going to take my Black Radiance Contour Palette in medium to dark, and I'm going to use that to contour, and I used the contour shade in the palette. I'm also going to take some and put it along the edge of my forehead because I was blessed with a lot of forehead, you know. I honestly think contouring is my favorite part of my routine, and after I apply it, sometimes it can be kind of harsh, so I just kind of like try and blend it out. I love a good contour. Contouring is done, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 360 Mocha, but I'm just going to powder everywhere that I did not put contour. And I take a little bit and go under my eyes, just because sometimes I get flashback there. Because I don't have eyeshadow on, I'm also going to do my eyes. Honestly guys, I am loving my eyebrows, and I wish I filmed them today, because watch me try to do this and it not come out this great, because that's how it always happens. Now after going in with that powder, I sometimes like to go back in with my contour, just because I feel like sometimes the powder kind of, you know, makes some of it go away, and I just take a little bit. For the next step, I'll be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. Sometimes I use the NYX one, but I ran out of it, so right now I've been using this one, which I think works pretty well. So I'm just going to spray my face. So I'm just going to go straight into my mascara. Maybelline Big Colossal Shot in collaboration with Makeup by Shayla. And this mascara here has changed my life. First of all, I love mascara. I also don't mind clumpiness. I know some people don't like that, but as you can tell, with mascara, without mascara. So these lashes though, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. So next I'm going to be highlighting, and lately my oh gosh, I'm always dropping stuff. So next up is highlight, and my latest obsession has been Wet n Wild, their Mega Glow highlight, and I'm using the color, I'm not sure the difference, but I'm using the one. I'm using Golden Flower Crown. This thing is so pretty. Oh my goodness, like I can't get over how pretty it is. And I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild brush. I think it's actually a blush contour brush, but that's not what I use it for. I'm just gonna use it for highlight. And okay, so even though I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, I like to highlight my brow bone still. So I'm just going to highlight using the same highlight. Usually I'll just leave like this with some lip balm, and that's it. On occasion, and especially lately, I've been wearing into lip glosses, and I've been using this beauty supply store lip gloss. It was like 99¢, really nothing fancy. But my best friend bought me the Fenty lip gloss for Christmas, so I've been using that lately. This lip gloss is so amazing, guys. Like, I know I'm like a year late. The best part of this lip gloss is definitely how long it lasts. Like, this baby lasts a pretty good while, so I can't even complain. For $18, how long it lasts, how moisturized it leaves your lips. It looks great. Well, that concludes my everyday foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of been wanting to do it for a while, but then I was like, I pretty much do the same thing all the time. But then I realized that you guys usually just see like my eye makeup and not how I get my face done. So I figured I might as well do this routine so you guys can know how I go from what I looked like in the beginning of the video to what I look now, what I look like now. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see an eyebrow routine. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.